I've changed my mind on whistle register. Mwah! Kia ora and welcome back. My name is Zoe Stebe, your vocal coach for today. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Ariana Grande singing My Hair. This is a brand new live performance. I cannot wait to hear it. I love Ariana's voice. So let's see what she's up to.
Some instructions that you can't be scared to try. I want you to touch it softly like the way you do my mind. It got body and it's smooth to touch the same way as my skin. Don't you be scared to run your hands through my hair. Oh baby, 'cause that's what it's like. Come run your hands through my hair. Oh baby, so don't you be scared. So come run your hands through my hair.
Very cool. I've never heard this song before. I'm really loving it. It's like a different feel for Ariana, isn't it? One of the most obvious things about Ariana Grande's voice is that at the beginning, she sings in that slightly breathier falsetto quality lower down in her range. And then her ability to just seamlessly change into that more mixed quality as she's going up in the range. Mwah! Oh, utter artistry when you listen to someone like this singing. So whenever you hear a breathy voice quality, means that the vocal folds are open, which then allows the breath to come through. And when she's going further up into the range, into the mixed voice, where it's more of a chest quality taken further up in the range, it means the vocal folds are closed because we weren't hearing any breath. Let's keep watching. So good, so good.
So come run your hands through my hair.
So much hair to hands through.
So is there weight long overdue, just like these inches down my back? Usually don't let people touch it, but tonight you'll get a pass. To my dimes and spend my time to keep it real. Sometimes it strikes, but I don't care. Come run your hands through my hair. Oh, baby.
Honestly, did you hear though in the mid part, we're going to go back to it, in the mid part of that verse, she had some really lovely half tone movements. I cannot stress enough, go and practice all of your scales, like major, minor, all of the modes, because this is what gives you the ability to practice your tuning when it comes to singing music like this. Let's go back and have a look at that, just like the skill, her intonation is like outstanding.
To my dimes and spend my time to keep it real.
If you're wanting to sing this song at home, I highly recommend that you go through the melody on a single vowel or an NG, like in the siren exercise up here, because if you go through on that one vowel, you don't have to worry about the words, where you're going, get the melody like down before you move on to the lyrics. Oh, such a groovy number.
Come run your hands through my hair. Oh baby, 'cause that's what it's like. Come run your hands through my hair. Oh baby, so don't you be scared. Oh yeah, come run your hands through my hair. You say me, but I might let it down for you. Usually me.
Wow. I've almost forgotten because there was just like so much going on in that part of the song. Whew, awesome. Love it. you notice as well when she's going up into that mixed register, and you saw this as well when I talked about her singing with The Weeknd up here, she lifts her neck, she cranes her neck quite a lot, and she goes up like that. So it's not needed necessarily, but it can aid you in reaching those higher notes in a louder voice quality. So in that more thick vocal folds mixed sound. Check out the description below if any of this is like, what are you talking about? Because I've got a glossary down there just to help you guys out. I'm using a lot of Estill voice training lingo and language as well. But when she's going up for those high notes, when you lift the chin slightly, and I'm not talking craning the neck here, you're lifting the chin as if you're sort of looking out onto the horizon. And that way you're going to create a little bit more space here at the back of the throat. But that is really only when you're going up over the passaggio in a louder voice quality. If you're hitting those notes in head voice, you most definitely do not want to be lifting the neck, because if you think about it, it's going to sound horrible, okay? Warning, awful sound about to come. So if I go, so you're not wanting to, it sounds so strangled. You're not wanting to do it too high, otherwise you end up blocking the sound off. But just, as I say, louder in the range with thicker vocal folds, you want to just raise the neck just slightly to allow a bit more space here at the back of the throat. Oh, jamming to this awesome song. Oh, we have to go back and look at that whistle register part. I love the sound. I'm really, really loving the sound. I love that Ariana really has this ability to, she kind of changes so much, and she's changing almost like every album is something new and exciting. That's very cool. Very, very, very cool. And it makes you want to just put all of her back catalog on shuffle and just be jamming to all of the songs. So that whistle register right at the end there. Okay, I've changed my mind on whistle register, because I used to believe that you kind of either had it or you didn't. And I still kind of believe that as well. I sort of think about it like a ballet dancer. Some people just have very flexible ligaments and muscles and all the sorts of things that make people flexible. And some people don't. Okay. And some people, no matter how hard they try, they just aren't as flexible in the joints themselves. And that's the same sort of thing within the larynx. But those whistle notes, you've got to be able to think about the tone before you sing it. And that's really important with the whistle register. So I would suggest that you work sort of, it's really dependent on your ability here. I'm talking, if you've already got quite a good head voice, you can already kind of reach at least the F and the G above high C, so above C6. And when I would just encourage you to just kind of play around with the sounds. And I always tell my students to think about themselves as being a seagull. and think about it as if they're not really trying to sing the sound loudly, but you're just trying to peeps out a little squeak, or try and be like a guinea pig. And that way you're going to, I mean, maybe, hopefully, let's see. It's a journey, isn't it? But you've got to be able to imagine the note before you sing it. Otherwise, whistle notes are just like, they don't work. But if you've got any tips and tricks for the whistle register, then let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear what your opinions are on the whistle register. Can you sing in the whistle register? Is it something that you're looking to try and improve in your own voice? It's not a must for singers. I know some people think that it is, but it's really not. It's a nice to have rather than a yes, you must have this for a career in singing, okay? Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure to have a look at Ariana Grande, My Hair, with you. If you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button, because I bring out videos just like this one 3 times a week. I'm also posting voice technique and vocal warm-up videos as well. So if you've got a technique point that you're like, I'd really like to have a look at that, and I'd like to know more, then let me know down in the comments what you would like to know more about. Have an awesome rest of your day, everybody. Enjoy singing, enjoy listening to the rest of Ariana Grande's performance. Have an awesome day. Ka kite anō.